as a girl, you should have mad audacity. You must have audacity for you to survive in this life as a girl. Your audacity, guys, they cry because these men, they have audacity. Sometimes I wonder where they get their audacity from. Must be from Temu or something, because audacity they cry for where men they will meet you today. They don't even know your name. They don't even want to know anything about you. The next thing, and come to my house now. They want to lay with you. And you are so concerned about them. You care about them so much that you cannot give them prize immediately. If you can say, I don't want them to see me as a prostitute, good girl, you will not gain anything. So immediately they are coming at you with, come to my house, tell them 1 million. That's what I do to men now. Once you just come to my DM and say, okay, come to my house, I'll just give you prize. Since you want to be stupid, let's be stupid together. They'll not say, I didn't know you were doing, you thought I was a good girl and you came to my DM with that. Forget about men aspects. For life, for you to survive as a woman in this life, audacity will take you far than what shyness. Shyness will do you nothing. Drop shyness somewhere. Drop consideration. Stop considering, oh, what will this person think? What will this person say? It is not going to feed you. So you have to have audacity. Be very audacious. Now, can you want it now? Just say it. Yes, say this is what I want. And if you cannot do it, you should fuck off.
For a man to meet you, and the first thing he tells you is for you to come to his place, it means that you are presented in a particular kind of way. And the audacity you are telling these ladies to have is to put a price tag on it. It would never make sense to me. This brings us to the topic we have today. It's about ladies that have decided to get into OS. In case you're wondering what OS means, it is slang for somebody that you'd pay for you to have a good time with.
Yes, you carried me last night. See ya. Not if you do. Only one round, now you go. You don't lie down like say them pour on acid. Imagine. What a shame. You don't get power, you go come carry a shower. When I no go get power, when I go call they carry a shower. When I go come, when I go they make mouth. Can you go 5 round? Can you go 10 round? Can I carry you daybreak? Don't carry you daybreak now, only one. You know if you complete them, you don't lie down like put them pour acid. Imagine, just imagine, and I wanna make mouth pass. See, if you know say you no get power, or you no get the boogum to go, no come at all, no come my quarter. I don't want you to say, I don't tire. If you try for where I did, if you try I go break your 2 legs.
At this point, I don't think she's doing it for the money. She's doing it for the fun of it, for the love of the game. There used to be a time that this kind of occupation was frowned upon. You would have to leave the environment you grew up in. You go to another place entirely, maybe another state, another country. Some people even go to Ghana, so that they will carry on with their trade in a place that they won't be recognized. But right now, it's almost normalized that they are even putting it online. I don't understand why anybody would put it online. I don't know if it is the government that we are going to blame, the parents, or these ladies that get into this line of business. But more and more ladies tend to get into this line of business presently, and I don't know the reason why. If you know why, leave it in the comment section. If you want to understand the truth about modern dating dynamics in Nigeria, hit the subscribe button, because we break down news stories every Wednesdays and Sundays. Now let's get back to the video.
The amount of OS outside right now currently is enough to form a nation. And I am not saying you should not do your OS. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not coming here to preach for you not to do your OS. But I am saying do your OS. Do it codedly and neatly. Like back in the days when girls were doing OS, it wasn't really rampant like this, because I mean, runs was a thing of coded thing. Now coded runs did they call at that time. But now occupation now. Like boldly, everybody's boldly coming out and doing the OS. And that is not how it's supposed to be.
How you would know that Nigerian dating scene is messed up is if you mistakenly open a Tinder account. Almost every lady there, they are doing it as a business. It's not like if it's a side hustle. Now it's a full-blown business. They are paying their rent. They are doing everything. They are eating with this OS of a business.
Sadly.
Maybe it's because of it has been normalized. There's no longer shame attached to it. So people are just doing it because they feel like it is easier doing this thing and making money out of it than working a regular job.
But everybody know that you're doing rounds. Now, the issue there now is it is now affecting a lot of people that are not doing OS, because you as a girl, you cannot go out of your house. Let's say you want to take yourself out without a guy walking up to you and saying how much. If you're dressing, if you're a girl, maybe you're even with your group of friends, or you're alone and you dress sexy and nice, there is possibility that 99% chances that a guy would walk up to you and ask you how much. And I don't blame him for that.
There is a way you dress and the kind of location you've been, and it's almost normal for a guy to walk up to you and ask you how much. It is sad, but that's just it, because there's a particular way that these ladies that are into hookup dress, and if you present yourself like that in certain environments, it's almost inevitable for a guy to walk up to you and ask you how much you charge.
I live in Lagos, I live on the island, and if you cannot go to any ShopRite in Lagos and say, oh, self, without you seeing OS girls parading all over the park. You cannot go to any restaurant or maybe cinema without you seeing girls parading the car park. You must definitely see. So you as a girl that just came to do your thing, just came to maybe buy something at ShopRite or even see a movie at the cinemas there, and maybe in the evening you're going back home, or maybe you're even you just wear your shorts, dress and stuff. A guy would definitely come to you and ask you how much.
Like I said, depends on how you dress and your location. Now, she is confirming that when she goes to cinemas, that there are so many ladies parading, looking for men that will stop them. And she is in that particular location. And if you are dressed a certain way, it will look like if you are seeking a particular kind of attention. It's almost natural for the guy to come to you and give you that attention that he feels like you are seeking.
And it is not their fault. If you want to do your OS, do it elegantly, do it codedly. Does everybody have to know that you're doing OS? Come on, girl, be classy with it. Back in the days, girls were classy with their OS thing. I'm not judging you. I'm not coming here to preach that you should stop what you're doing. But just do it codedly, so it doesn't really affect everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It's a dirty job, and you can try carrying yourself in a certain way, but there's no how you can be classy and you still give every man access to your body. Those two things, they can't work together, at least to me.
It's better you pay a whore, then she leave when you guys are done, than to invest a lot of money on a girl, support her emotionally, provide for her. At the end of the day, she will still cheat on you. She will not value everything, all the whole sacrifice you did for her. She will still look you dead in the eyes and say, what have you done for me? Did I beg you to do anything for me? She will give you the same result a whore will give to you, but in a very hard way. So it's better you pay a whore and go your way and have your peace, than to invest a lot of time on a girl that will still give you same results at the end of the day. Think and wear, my brother.
If you have at the back of your mind that there are still nice ladies out there, because of a lady broke your heart, cheated on you, and did all of these dirty things to you, you won't lose faith in the fact that you find your own person. I subscribe to the idea that it's always good for you to give your all. If the person does not reciprocate the same feeling that you are giving to her, you know that you did your best. You have to close that chapter of your life, move on to the next person.
You don't say.
Just because of a lady broke your heart, it does not mean that you have to shun every other lady and settle with the idea that you would have to pay to get a lady's affection.
Now men, they control the value.
See everywhere now.
So if men stop demanding, the OS market
will
reduce
like
drastically. Because imagine you as a girl now, you will come here, go stand for money till from like at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock,
this time
till 3 a.m. What is the time now?
2 p.m.
Till
2 a.m.
2 a.m. now.
2 a.m.
So the girl not go see man carry. Tomorrow she go feel discouraged to come out again. You understand?
Yes.
Also, long say men are determined to patronize.
They carry
They will definitely be determined
They just
to
wanna-
come outside. So that's why I say that our men, they determine the value of what of the toe.
Yes, now guess when supposed to they do one or two no.
I've heard different conversations of guys complaining that most ladies are into OS, they're into hookup, and they can't settle for those kind of ladies. That's the reason why they are scared of getting into a serious relationship. But it is these same men that patronize these ladies. They don't patronize themselves. And as long as there is demand, there would always be supply. Simple economics 101 will tell you that if demand drops, supply naturally will drop. And as time goes on, the demand keeps on increasing, because these men, they don't want to get into any committed relationship, but they still want a good time with the ladies. So what do? Naturally, they pay for these services, and these ladies, they supply to these men. So the men are in charge of this particular problem we are complaining about.
Omo, you are a disgrace. Oh, you are a fucking disgrace if you always have to pay before you can have sex. Guy, you are a fucking disgrace. You don't understand the level of disgracefulness you are on. It just simply shows that you're not good in bed. That's number one. And you don't have game. You don't need to pay women for sex. Women enjoy sex as much as you guys. I'm telling you now, girls go they call you if you know how to do it. But if you have to always pay, bro, you don't got game and you are a fucking disgrace. And your thing is small. You don't understand the power of knowing how to, do that thing.
Some people might say, even if you are dating the girl, as long as you are spending money, you are still paying for her to get down with you. But I feel like there are two different things. One is strictly transactional. You are paying to get down. And the second one is you just wanting to take care of your girl. You wanting to take care of your baby. And I feel like there are two different things entirely.
How?
One is done without feelings or emotion, with a promise of payments. And the other one is done with feelings and emotion without any promise of payment. So there are two different things entirely. Do you feel like it is social media that is pushing this narrative that more and more ladies are getting into this OS of a thing? Or do you feel like it is something that is happening for real? Tell me in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And if you like my take on this video, you definitely like my breakdown on this next video. Bye and stay tuned for more.